Ciao everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's project is going to be giftable. It is a his and her set of bracelets. So if you're going to like a bridal shower, this can be a sweet little extra gift to put in. If you're doing something for the couple's house, something they could maybe wear on their honeymoon, or you know, in their things that they have to do together up to the wedding. So I got my Adornable Elements Beads of the Month club, and I rotate all 6 clubs. And so this month I got Gemstones of the Month, and the gemstone was Tiger's Eye. Now, when I see Tiger's Eye, I always think of it as being masculine because it's so rich and deep and brown and chocolatey. And I like to put lava stone beads with it. I lost the name for lava stone. But I started thinking, you know, how could I make it more feminine? So what I have here is a dish with lava stone beads, some little Heishi discs, and some 8mm rounds. And I also have a stainless steel magnetic clasp. Now for the guy's bracelet, one thing I've learned from making things for my son is to be careful what you put in masculine jewelry. So like no crystal rondelle spacers. My son has asked me to take those off of his pieces that I've done for him. Charms are kind of a no-no, you know, dangly, like anything frilly. So you want it to be stunning and beautiful, but not frou-frou. And for me, that's a challenge because I'm a girly girl. So I am going to remove the little charms off of this magnetic clasp, but it's stainless steel and it's going to get that magnetic clasp. And then for the girl's bracelet, for the hers side of the equation, I'm going to add in some sparkling AB crystals, some little crystal rondelle spacers, because I thought I was thinking like a chocolate sundae with a cherry on top. So this chocolatey color of the Tiger's Eye with pops of red would make this more feminine and a little bit brighter. And I get the Findings Pack add-on every month with whatever club of the month I'm getting. So if you're not familiar, there's like Seed Beads of the Month, there's Delicas of the Month, there's Hot and Trendy, there's Fire Polish of the Month, Gemstone of the Month. There's 6 different clubs. You can choose just one and get that one every single month, or you can ask the company to rotate the 6 clubs, and then you get a surprise in the mail, which is what I do, and I love that. And you can add on their Findings Pack, and it's so beautifully, it's curated, a little collection of curated finishes that all match in all different findings. So last month, not this month, but last month, the Findings Pack was silver and pewter. And my packing list said magnetic clasp. Well, I tried everything in the universe. I looked along the edge for this, and one of you, I can't remember if it was Carrie Long or if it was Cheryl. I think it might have been Carrie. Tell me in the comments if you were the one that had seen this clasp before and said, Joey, that is a magnetic clasp. You lift the butterfly out. So look at that. It's so stunning. I thought it was a typo and I was going to make a connector out of this, but I think this is absolutely perfect for the hers bracelet, the silver and chocolate and the red cherry color. So I'm going to add in some seed beads for spacers because they're really nice and simple for the guy's side of the equation, but they're also nice and bright and will add a little pop of brightness to the feminine side. I'm going to string both bracelets on the garnet color 49 strand wire, so there won't be much red on the gentleman's side. It will just have the wire exposed. And I thought it was so sweet that, and like I said, I was thinking, you know, Tiger's Eye can be very masculine, but in my collection were these little Tiger's Eye hearts. So that's definitely not very masculine. And I think the little Tiger's Eye hearts with some of the red is going to be really sweet. And then there are these little 4mm Tiger's Eye rounds, which honestly, I may pop that in both bracelets. So put a few of everything out here. I actually might need more of those. And this is a little 6mm Tiger Eye round, which I think is going to look great for the guy's bracelet. Okay, and I am simply going to start stringing. Let me get some seed beads out here. I am not going to cut my wire off of the spool. I'm just going to string right on so I don't need a stop bead. And let me start, I'll start with the gentleman's side. And I am going to make the gentleman's side a little bit bead heavy with the tiger's eye and accent with my lava. Okay, so that is going to be my pattern for the gentleman's half of the set, and I really love it. I have I actually created a pattern that repeats, and I put a little section of lava stone discs and 8mm and spaced them out with the tiger's eye, and I really love it. I'm doing the gentleman's side at about 8 inches. So like this is about 7.5 inches, and then by the time I do my crimping and put my clasp on, this will be, you know, I think perfect for a guy. And so for crimping on this side, I'm just going to put my crimp tube on and make a loop and let my bead stringing wire be exposed. And again, this is a place where for a guy's bracelet, that looks really good, not to have like French wire or anything too frilly on the loop. Just, you know, let it be exposed. So I'm just going to make a decent sized loop there. And also I'm going to use my magical crimping plier here because, again, like putting a Starlight finished crimp cover or fluted corrugated crimp cover frillies things up a little bit. So this magical crimping plier turns a number 2 crimp tube into a little tiny bead, and it will just fit right in with the seed beads. So I'm going to fit that right in the middle of my tool here, close down. I've made a little square that has like 4 pinched corners, and then I'm going to come in the opposite direction, squarely in the middle, and close down in that direction, and just go around a couple of times. And you can put it back in if you didn't quite get the round bead shape, but look at that, it's so beautiful. And I don't know if this will fit. Oh, look, that makes me so happy when my cut end feeds down through the beads, because look how pretty the end of that will be. So now I'm going to come to this end, give myself a little bit of working space here, and trim this off and do this side the same way. And I want to really slow down before I crimp this end and just make sure that I don't have a rigid bracelet, especially because of the lava stone discs. They can sometimes cause rigidity, but I got that one just right, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And I'm ready for my clasp. And I can set the gentleman's side aside. So, like I said, I am going to remove the little star and moon charms. And there may be guys that don't mind that, but I guess I share this with you because I do struggle. Admittedly, I struggle to make masculine jewelry. I'm such a girly girl, and I love to bead and like add more and more and make things delicious and luscious. But gentlemen don't usually want that. A more masculine vibe is plainer, sleeker, nothing too fancy. They like clean lines, you know, like very simple, basic pieces to, you know, to wear either with their watch or, you know, with sports clothing, or, you know, the colors and things that they wear. And so for me, I have to rein myself in when I'm making any kind of men's jewelry because, you know, I tend to girly things up. That's me. And so, but I love this. I think this is beautiful, and I think it's really elegant, and I think it's bright. Even though the colors are dark, it has a brightness to it because of the chatoyancy in the tiger's eye beads and because of popping that silver in there. So I'm going to put a very simple magnetic clasp. I also thought that stainless steel was very guy friendly. They're usually tougher on their jewelry than we girls are. So stainless steel is very hardy metal. And if they get it sweaty, if they, don't pay attention, like some of my bead embroidered bracelets, I'm very careful when I wash my hands and things, so I take care of them. But guys aren't known for that, so I love you guys. I am not being hard on you if you're watching. My friend Alan, if you guys are comment readers, you see him in the comments all the time. He is the husband of one of my very, very dear friends, and he just supports me. He watches and comments under all my videos, not because he's a jewelry maker, but just to support me. And so if he's listening to this, I don't want him to feel insulted. Okay, the gentleman's bracelet is done, and I am ready to move on to the ladies' bracelet. So same thing, I'm gonna just string right onto the spool and just come up with a little pattern here. And this bracelet is going to get this beautiful butterfly. So I'm gonna start with one of these little small tiger's eye and a silver, so I really like this pattern of making the little hearts face each other and having 3 of those little red discs in between each of the hearts that are facing each other. And this one's going to be about 6 inches of stringing because of the width of the butterfly clasp and the jump rings I'm going to add. So a little bit less stringing on this one. So let me put my little hearts away. Okay, I also have a ball head pin, and as I was cleaning up, I put a few things out here to make a little dangle because, on the girls' side, on the girls' part of this bracelet set, there's going to be a little heart dangle for sure. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come to this side and put my crimp tube on and make my loop. And let's see if my cut tail goes through the 4mm. It does not. So I have to trim my tail before I bring my beads down. And just give myself a little working space on this end. Okay, I'm ready for my jump rings and my butterfly clasp. Oh my, look how beautiful that is. And with this lovely clasp, this becomes like also the bracelet bar. So, this can be worn at the top of the bracelet. I love this clasp. Whoever it was that sent me the message, I had never seen this, and whoever it was, thank you, thank you, thank you, because I love that clasp. Okay, let's make a beautiful little quick dangle here. So I'm gonna put one of the 4mm tiger's eye, a seed bead, one of my little disc spacers, a seed bead, a heart, and I think one more seed bead at the top for a pretty little dangle. And I am going to make a 90-degree bend and put my round nose pliers in that bend. Do a quick, simple loop here. I like to line everything up. Roll my wrist back, pull this down so that loop is centered on my stack. Whoops, I can't cut with pliers. And then I snip inside with my cutters. And then I'm just gonna make sure my loop is closed all the way and work hardened and everything is straight. Look at that sweet little dangle. And then I have a little trick for adding charms or baubles to my bracelets. The tendency is to go like through a loop to add it, but I'm gonna go over the circumference of the entire bracelet and add my little dangle onto the jump ring and close it. And then this goes 365 degrees without ever being kinked or stuck. So that will always dangle next to the clasp. Oh my goodness, you guys, I love this idea. If you have a daughter-in-law and a son, or a daughter and a son-in-law, if you have, you know, anybody in your life, like I say, a couple that's getting married that you're invited to the shower, and you do a handmade matching bracelet set, his and hers, and like this gemstone is perfect for that. The tiger's eye is perfect for that because it can be like a beautiful chocolate popped with red crystal for the girl. And then I love the black lava stone with the tiger's eye. I think that's really, really a beautiful masculine bracelet. I love this idea. I hope you got some inspiration from it. I will put links in the description box to Adornable Elements Beads of the Month Club. And as I said, you can rotate all 6 clubs and get a surprise every month like I do. Or if you're a seed beader, you can just do seed beads of the month or Delica beads of the month. And also something else is you can always add on the findings pack. And as you see, there's some beautiful things in their curated findings. But also, if you do bigger quantities or need bigger quantities of seed beads or gemstones, you can do the double of the month. I just get the single every month, and you know, for me, I don't mass produce anything, but if you need more, you can always get the double and you save more money that way. Okay, you guys, I hope you're having a great day. Please do all the YouTube things, hype, thumbs up, comment, share my channel so we can grow this sweet little community, and I thank you so much for watching.